Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have September messages, just general information, things, that you should know about, messages like, who knows what's going to be in here. So please do remember that this is a general reading, which means I'm reading for a huge group of people. It's not a personal reading, so there's no reason to take it personally if something does not jive with you. You just take what resonates and leave the rest. So I have 4 groups here. We have group 1 with Emerald, group 2 with Newmite. God, it's been a long week. We have group 3 with Howlite. We have group 4 with Angelite. So like I said, general reading. And also if you feel drawn to more than one group with a reading like this, it's like, then go ahead and listen to it, because there could be cross messages. There could be some messages in one group that, stick out and then the rest don't, but then this one will have more that actually you're gonna feel it. You're gonna know. You need to use your intuition. And when you feel like tinglies, or you feel butterflies in your stomach, or you might feel like, whenever you need to learn your tells. Like for me, I get tingles like really hard when I'm on the right track, or I get, butterflies in my stomach, or I get ringing in my ears. There's different, just getting in tune with your body and understanding when you're intuitively hearing something that is correct for you, or you're supposed to hear, you're going to know it because you're going to feel it. Okay. Sometimes you might get a message and it feels uncomfortable to you because A, you're supposed to hear it, and B, because, your guides are sitting there telling you, yeah, pay attention. This is what I've been trying to tell you, So not everything is rainbows and sunshine. Sometimes we get messages that are about healing and our shadow self, and we need to be paying attention to these. And, it's just so that you can heal and you can grow and you can move on. So anyways, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, there is information in the drop-down box on how to do that. Plus, I now have my Patreon, which I am posting stuff, later today too. I can't wait. And I'm going to be, I put a lot of information. I'm going to be putting like blog posts and cards of the day and all kinds of stuff over there. So if you're interested in joining, definitely do that. It's going to be exclusive content that you won't be seeing here. There's also, I have the 18 plus tiers. So it's like, where I get explicit, with the love messages and everything else. So anyways, let's go ahead, pause, do whatever you need to do in order to meditate on which group is calling to you, and let's get started. For those of you who picked group 1 with the Emerald, this is going to be your reading. Let's put this guy right here. Let's see what came up in the tarot cards. So we have the Tower. We have the 7 of Wands. Wow. We have the Fool card, and we have the Strength card. All right, obviously I see for the month of September, we're going to be having a bit of a Tower moment. Now, when the Tower moment comes up, it doesn't necessarily mean it's something tragic, okay? What this could mean is actually a spiritual awakening. You could be going through something like this, or you have like an aha moment. But for some of you, definitely it will be something uncomfortable, or something is going to be exposed to you that you were not aware of before. It could have something to do, it could be very transformative when you deal with this as well. Because I see those butterflies, I see that lightning. Also, I'm just getting the message that some of you might actually be dealing with a storm coming through your area that can be kind of wreak havoc. So just be, have supplies and things like this ready, generators full of, fuel or whatever. Just protect yourself. Especially, if you live in a place where there are hurricanes or tornadoes, just be prepared. Just take care of yourself. But I see that for some of you, it's like you're going to be, dealing with something that might be uncomfortable for the people that are, and it's going to, you're going to have your defenses up because of it. Okay. I'm getting the message that some of you might actually be learning something about someone that is going to make you look at them in a completely different light. and you're going to be going like, what the fuck? Okay, this could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, but it's definitely going to cause you to go to a place where you have your dander is up and you're like, on high alert, and you're very defensive and stuff like this. Also, I'm getting the message that this aha moment or whatever for some of you definitely is going to make you go within. It's going to really light up, because I'm seeing this image, and it's like the Seven of Wands is always about, having defenses up and, being on guard and, kind of like lashing out sometimes. But it's what I'm seeing from this imagery right here is that she's going deep within. And she's like, oh yeah, bitch? I don't think so, and she's like, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take the high road. I'm not going to go lower myself to your level or whatever the hell is going on here. That is, I feel like for some of you, it's going to be something negative, okay? But don't be afraid. Her sacral chakra is lit up in here. This is her personal power center. It's realizing that he has the personal power in which to deal with this and handle it in the correct manner. And that is taking the high road, not lowering yourself to a level, being spiritually woke enough to, know when to walk away and just like, I'm not going to engage in your bullshit, because somebody might try to start some shit with you or something. But she is just like, no, I'm looking the other way. I'm totally zen and fucking om, and you cannot fucking shit on my shine. That's what I'm seeing right there. So definitely. And I feel like for some of you, like, who are going through like the spiritual awakening, it's going to really like help you to tap into and break your defenses down. Because some of you might have had like this wall up around you because you're afraid to open up. Afraid of letting go of certain things that are not good for you any longer in order to, and it's keeping you from your goals. I feel like it's keeping you from this Fool card, this fresh start, this taking a leap of faith. Some of you are definitely going to be releasing a lot of fears, and you're going to be tapping into that personal power, and it's just going to be like this moment of like kind of like clarity where you're just like, hell yes, I'm going to do this. I've got this. You're totally stepping into your power, and you're going to take that leap. And it's going to result in you becoming quite strong, okay? And very passionate. I feel like for some of you, you're actually taking a leap into starting some new creative project or starting a new job, but it requires a lot of strength and belief in yourself and personal power in which to do this, because change is always scary. See, even Mickey agrees. He has to give his 2 cents worth. So yeah, it's change is uncomfortable sometimes, but I feel like for some of you, definitely you could be an Aquarius, or you could be a Scorpio, or you could definitely be a Leo here. But I see that there is like this total like, and what's really interesting is look at her sacral chakra is super lit here. And then the heart and her necklace is hanging right over that personal power center, because you're really going to put your heart and soul into what you're passionate about. And you're going to finally follow and take that leap of faith and start following your dreams. And, it's like I'm hearing the song Upgrade You by Beyonce. That is what's happening with you completely. So, I feel like you're going to handle yourself with such grace and such passion and such beauty as well, going through this shift. Because I keep looking at the lamb there. It's like, I feel like you're going to be very gentle and kind to other people as well. I don't know why. I mean, it's like you're going to see there's somebody around in your life, and you're going to take a second look at them, and it's going to be like, you're going to realize they're like this gentle little lamb, and they're kind of exposed out there, and you're going to swoop in and kind of like take them under your wing and protect them. That's an interesting message coming through, but it's true. And also I feel like some of you are going to be getting some kind of glow up or makeover. But whatever this means to you, this tower moment, the point is it's going to end up in you becoming stronger and wiser because of it. Whether it's, dealing with something that's negative, like where like you're getting over some kind of negativity and getting away from a negative person or situation, or it's something that's like it's like a total friggin' spiritual awakening, like boom, poof, oh my God, but I see that it's ending up in you becoming stronger and wiser because of it. And it's like you have abundance and wealth and success in the palm of your hand. You just need to put it into action and take that leap. I don't know how many of you are actually starting a new job or a career, but I feel like you're going to become, like I said, stronger and wiser because of it. So let's see what came up in your oracle card messages. And I pulled quite a few here, okay? So, and we have, first up, oh, look at this. We have mountain strength. We have strength here and strength here. So it's like you're going to be able to, because of this situation, literally move mountains. And you're going to be strong and stand tall and proud like a freaking mountain. Some of you might actually live in the mountains or be taking a trip to the mountains in September as well. I don't know why I'm getting this message that somebody's going to be like taking a hiking trip or something like this, or going to like a cabin just for a retreat to chill the F out. But I see mountains involved here. There's some kind of journey, but I see that you're going up, like you're going to make it over that mountain. For some of you who are dealing with some kind of stressful situation at the I feel like it's more towards the beginning of the month, which is coming up here real quick. But definitely, it's like I said, you're going to be able to move mountains, and you're definitely going to be able to, overcome. And, I see nothing. I feel like you're going to be at the pinnacle. It's like, I don't know why that's coming through so strong. It's like, you're at the peak and you can see everything clear. You have a vantage point, a viewpoint. You see something for what it really is, Oh my God. And okay, I just had to peek at the message with this one. And it says, it makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Wow. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and indestructible. Standing ready like a rock is what is called for at this time. Yes, that is fucking amazing. That is great. Okay, so yeah, that sounds fucking amazing. I mean, what did I say? And I feel like you need to be doing this and having compassion for yourself as you're going through this, and compassion for others. Tapping into that compassion and love, and really showing that you care, because we have show that you care, is going to be, I feel like you're being watched. So the way you handle yourself right now is like critical. So if you handle yourself in tight situations with compassion and definitely showing that you give a shit or you care, it's going to make you look real damn good. Because you are real good, because you're handling it this way. You know what I mean? Oh, yes. And then we have the sovereign, gentle power. And that's interesting because we have Leo and it's the sovereign. And usually, with Leo, it's always, to do with like royalty or, majesty and stuff like this. And we have the sovereign, gentle power, exactly handling certain situations and certain people. And that's where that lamb comes in, where you're very strong. And like the Dalai Lama, he always talks about like people, who are compassionate or kind, like, some people, like, they think that, oh, this is weakness, so you're being weak. No, to be compassionate and kind is like, it means you're incredibly strong. And that's what this is all about here. Showing that compassion, showing that you care for others, being that sovereign of gentle and handling yourself with gentle power. You can be in charge. You can help other people. You can be a role model and a mentor for others and do it with gentle kindness and compassion. And, it's very powerful to tap into that. It's going to... It's kind of amazing. I want to take a look at the message there. I'm just curious with the sovereign. let's see what the extended message for you guys there is, and that is card number 38. I don't know if 38 is a specific number for any of you guys, if it means anything, but I felt like I had to say that for some reason. Okay, so this is definitely, it's the element of earth. She is of the autumn, and that's kind of, oh my God, that is wild because, hey, autumn equinox is September, okay? So, and look at all the butterflies again. We have butterflies right here, and then there's all these butterflies around right here, okay? And she has total butterfly wings as well. So she's like this total autumn fairy. So autumn, obviously the start of autumn is going to be a very potent, powerful time for you guys, I feel like. Oh my God, are you ready for this? Listen to this. She is of the autumn, of the mineral world, and of those things that grow. She is compassionate and loving and filled with a sense of her own power that only encourages the power of others. See, I feel like some of you are going to be getting put into this role model kind of role, or a position of authority, or some kind of promotion, or something where you're going to be in charge of other people. And the way that you handle yourself in this situation is definitely going to say a lot about you, and it will like set you up for further promotions and further, jobs or whatever. It doesn't matter what you are. And I don't know why, for some reason, actor or actress is coming into my mind, and the way you handle yourself when you're doing your job. Because I know that like actors and actresses, they're starting to like film and do stuff all over again, because all they do is like test for COVID beforehand. And then they go in, once they're clean and everything's good. It's like they're filming again. They're starting to do this stuff. So, some of you might be starting some job like that. But it's like, I feel like the way you handle yourself completely in the situation, because there might be some tense moments. If you handle yourself with a gentle power and show that you care with compassion and strength, it's going to set you up for more good things. Okay. So, she's filled with a sense of her own power that only encourages the power of others. Thus, she is an inspiration and muse to all those wishing for mentors in the realm of their own personal sovereignty. She offers a different experience to the one many of us she offers a different experience to the one many of us have been taught, that of competition, that of beings fearfully taking what they can while they can, and as they are so racked with the anxiety that there is insufficient resources to go around. She dwells in the realms of the infinite and protect all she dwells with. However, she does not allow this harmful vibration to enter her magical realm, so those with grasping hands and hearts will never see her or feel her true depth of magic. Open-hearted we must be, sovereign to ourselves, loving unto ourselves, and full of the knowledge that we already have more than enough. Our role is to be fully who we are and play our part in the dance of life. She is soft, yet she is majesty. This is for you to allow into your life now. That is fucking a great message, okay? And I know some people get all bitchy when I read stuff from the books, but sorry, if I feel called to do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. I read intuitively, but if I add that in, there's a reason for it, okay? It's just reiterating the message perfectly clear. And it's kind of crazy because the actual cards, what's said here is inside this message. So for you guys, definitely, I feel like for some of you, the competition is real. Okay, it's something you're going to have to deal with in your daily life no matter what. Some people handle it differently than others. I think for you, handling it with compassion and realizing it, because it is true. There's more than enough to go around. So when I see especially on YouTube videos and stuff where other YouTubers are bashing other YouTubers and talking shit, it's just so trashy and tacky. It's like there's enough to go around. Why you got to go and tear other people down like that? It's so bad. Don't be that way ever, because it's only setting yourself up for fucking hurt later on. So anyways, we have this kitty right here, okay? And this is Magic Maker. Meet Lynx. She is a sorceress, a shaman, and a witch cat. She's the part of you that creates a magical brew of intention and action that results in manifestations beyond your wildest dreams. She can usher in deep healing and revolutionary transformations. Turn inward. That's right here. Connect to the powerful current of your life force and conduct that energy into creations for the good of all. You have everything you need within you. And that's exactly what's going on right here, okay? You have everything, where was I? Sorry. Don't hold back. The world needs your magic. Claim your place at the table of dreamers and magic makers. Lynx will meet you there. Totally. I feel like definitely we have the message of take action. So for you, those of you who are like scared to take that leap, time to take it, because we have take action right fucking there. Also, we have my boy. He's around my neck right now. Hello, lover. So this is Carnunos with a life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So some of you, like I said, I felt like there was a makeover coming. Yeah. And a Kundalini awakening at that for some of you. And it's like, this is totally this kind of energy right here where it's very, like I said, that with passion, you know, definitely you're going to be doing something that's very passionate about, because I feel like this is going to trigger an awakening. Like I said, also it's going to fire up some Kundalini energy in you, and it's going to really turn on your sensuality and your sexuality, like fucking like 100%. Yeah, it's going to just like, I feel like just for some reason, this glow up that occurs is just going to make you so appealing. And very Queen of Wands like, you know what I mean? Like when you walk into the room, everybody's like, damn, who the hell is that? Because you just exude this life energy, this powerful life force, this sexual chemistry. Like people can smell your pheromones, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn. And it's talking, oh my God. With this card, it says there's a deep buildup of life force within you, and now, and a need to channel it into action. See, this is why if I feel like I'm supposed to look at something, there's a reason for it. I'm just reiterating the message. So, and it's talking about like you might have extra energy and be more alert than usual. You may be aware of a sense of increased sensual or sexual energy. If you have been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that can allow you the access of the richness of your soul. When we are not expressing ourselves sexually, our spiritual potential can be tamed or muted. And this is so fucking true, you guys, I swear. So if you are denying yourself a desire, ask yourself how you can fulfill it. Ask Carnunos to help you access your sexual self so that you can express it with integrity and in a way that honors your soul. If you or your partner are trying for a child and this card appears, fertility is very possible, especially if Bridget Carnunos' twin flame is present too. So anyways, yes. So for those of you who are trying to get pregnant, and this is kind of weird because this came up in my yes, no card, the last one I posted, where some of you are going to be getting knocked up. You're going to be getting pregnant, okay? Or somebody definitely around you is. And I feel like that is going to occur. Okay, but you have this immense power channeling through you and going through you. I feel like it's the sacral. I feel like it's the crown chakra. I feel like it's that personal power, that Manipura chakra, definitely like third eye, throat chakra. I feel like you're just lit. Okay. So then we have, the Moonstone star with passion. Holy fuck. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. Yes, you are, especially with this boy present here. Ooh la la. Okay. And look at her. She is so fucking sexy and totally hot. It's like, look at her, like the look on her face and stuff. She's like, yeah, come and get it, baby. You know, I mean, this is like the energy I feel like. Okay. So yes, there's going to be a little bit of a poof that occurs, but it's going to turn into this. So, hey, don't fight the change. Don't fight the awakening. Don't fight that Kundalini energy. Don't fight your desires and your passion, because you're just going to stifle yourself and fucking really make yourself fucking miserable. It's just straight up miserable. So, with her there, this is card number 11. Hello. So how many of you are life path 11s? Hey, you're in good company here. So with her, the words associated with this card too, are sensuality, expression, and freedom. Exactly, because this is that leap of faith and that, you know, that passion with the strength card. And then we have compassion, you know, showing that you care. Oh my God, you guys. This is crazy. So this is the synergy of the sacral chakra and the magical essence of the moonstone crystal. So definitely working with moonstone, which I did pull a crystal for you guys, a crystal card that's going to come up here in a second. But moonstone is being, you know, shouted out to you guys. So definitely be working with moonstone. Just under the navel, the orange-colored sacral chakra is a potent pleasure zone. When combined with opalescent moonstone, this chakra unlocks portals of love. This co-creative collaboration amplifies sensual expression, personal power, and self-love. It opens up powerful pathways to euphoric love. A tantalizing new relationship or a fresh start within an existing one is pending. Alcyone, the moonstone star, encourages you to embrace this new beginning. So yeah, lots of stuff going on in September for this group for sure. I mean, a lot of freaking, going on as well. So we have for your crystal, guess what? We got this one right here, baby. How appropriate, right? We have Lemurian quartz. Okay, guys, I'm just going to put that right there. Woohoo. Okay, so what it is, so for those of you who don't know, Lemurian quartz is an identifiable by its blushing hue and the ladder-like horizontal grooves that climb up its face. The name is a shout out to Lemuria, a fabled lost continent whose highly evolved inhabitants, some far-out folks insist, now live under Mount Shasta in California. Lemuria was like a big chunk. It was like basically in the middle of like where the Pacific and like definitely parts of the Pacific, South Pacific, Polynesia, and all that were like a part of it. Who needs it? Anyone in need of a vacation from their thoughts? Where to put it? Lemurians are like wands. Point them at body parts, like that body part right there. Okay. Friends and other crystals that need more juice. So this is like an amplifier, definitely, you guys. And it's kind of a trip because when you look at it, it looks like a barcode. It's like, you know what I want to do sometimes really bad, and I always forget to take it with me, is just like run it through one of those scanners and just see what happens. Like in Target or, the grocery store, just go and see what happens if anything were to even happen. But I'm kind of afraid if it, if it went off, what would happen? Okay, so anyways, so when to use it? Whenever someone or something you love needs a zap of healing energy, awaken your inner wizard or witch and cast a spell with Lemurian quartz. And this is escape your mind. So I feel like there's definitely like this need to withdraw and retreat at times and just like work on that self-love and meditate and chill kind of, you know what I mean? With the Lemurian quartz there. I'm just going to take a peek and see if there's any extra messages with this show that you care message. But pretty much you guys get the point. It's time to show some compassion, not just to others, but also for yourself. And it's talking about not distancing yourself from life and those around you. Reach out, ask for help or support if you have need. Or if someone within your circle is in need of care and support, then give it without hesitation or question by being compassionate. Exactly. And using that gentle power, to help them out and just like be there as a friend. Now is not the time, necessarily for some of you to withdraw or be alone. It's saying to be aware, be caring, be compassionate, reach out and be a friend and allow others to be a friend to you. So if some of you are like having a rough time, don't be afraid to, and especially, I don't know why, but I think at the beginning of the month for some reason for a lot of people. And you want to hear something kind of trippy? At the beginning of September, I'm going to be kind of like taking a step back for 2 weeks, in certain stuff, just so I can like reconnect with my own juice and my own power. I'm still going to be posting content, but it's going to be pre-recorded content pretty much. Unless you're on my Patreon, and then I'll probably like be shooting you messages and stuff, and stuff will be still there. But it's like I need to do this to retreat, to regain strength. But also I noticed there was a shit ton of other people at that time period, even people like associated with like my son and stuff like that, like their teacher, they're going on vacations. Like a lot of people are stepping back during those first 2 weeks. I find that really interesting. I feel like that the first 2 weeks of September might be a little bit rocky and very changing for a lot of us. So anyways, that's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading, plus my Patreon information if you want to become a Patreon and see exclusive content that won't be here. Plus, there is Amazon information and social media. I thank you so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye. You who picked group 2 with the Numite, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what came up here in the cards for you. 5 cards wanted to come up for you, which I thought was really interesting. Wow. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Swords. Ouch. going to go like this. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands again. Okay, this energy came up with another group, obviously. And then we have the Hermit, okay? Wow. Yep. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm feeling here, looking at this. And this is so interesting because I was feeling a bit of a tense energy with the other group, but it, you know, it all ends up well. And that's kind of what's going on here with this one too. So obviously I feel like some of you are definitely going through a lot of anxiety. You could be having like nightmares. Honestly, what I feel like is going on right now, and even with me, is there is some kind of upgrade or shift going on again. Okay, because whenever I start to feel tension in my head or my jaw, or I get headaches, that's usually what's happening. And then afterwards, there is a completely different shift of consciousness or something going on. I know that other people have been having headaches that I've talked to. We also have a shift in seasons coming up, which can trigger allergies and sinus headaches and stuff like this, of course. But this doesn't feel like that. This feels completely different to me. So, and you know, but you guys might be suffering from that as well. I do see that we have the Seven of Wands again, you know, because we have this Nine of Swords, which, you know, this is anxiety, depression, stress, bad dreams, nightmares. So some of you could be having like really gnarly nightmares right now, or gnarly dreams where it's like, they're very tense and you wake up and you're stressed out. That's because you're being told these are things you need to heal. So as soon as you wake up, I mean, the minute you wake up, and like before you go to bed, you might want to try meditating and stuff like this, because I found that for reals, when I meditate, it does help to have, it gives you better sleep, but it also helps you to remember your dreams, believe it or not. So, I feel like by writing down what you're seeing, you know, and the symbology there, it's going to give you answers into some things that are kind of eating away at you that you still need to heal. And then you can, you know, it's going to help you to move on. And it's like, I feel like that you have a lot of defenses up right now. And some of you are kind of like, I don't want to, I'm going to say it. Some of you might be paranoid. But it's like you're worried about something and you're like kind of like you have walls built up. Okay, this could be what these nightmares and these things that are happening, and this tension and this stress and this anxiety is all about. It's because you're resisting some sort of change. Okay, some sort of upgrade, some sort of confronting of the truth. And realizing shit about yourself deep within, because we have that Hermit card. Oh, with such nice legs, my God. Anyway, you know, it's like I see that you need to confront it. Okay, you're going to need to just like, and what you need to do is you need to break down those walls and just open up your heart and release the shit, because we have the 10 of Wands there, which is releasing burdens. I feel like by going within and, you know, really taking a good hard look at what needs to be changed and what still needs to be let go of, you're going to release these burdens, and it's going to open up this amazing fucking abundance coming your way. Okay, where it's like you're going to be all good. You're going to be very comfortable, very secure, very stable, where you're going to realize that you have a lot of good things and have a lot of, you have a lot of gratitude for the things in your life, where you have abundance and you have plenty, and you're going to realize this. There's no need to hold on to any old patterns of thought, any old anxieties, any old stresses, any old heartache. This is a moment of healing, I feel like, because we're going into the autumn equinox too. And this is a big shift and a big change. It's a time of releasing and letting go of things, okay? You know, and then when we go into winter, we go deep within, you know, and we really soul search and stuff like this during this time. But I see that if you release this stuff, I feel like in autumn, you know, going into autumn, you're going to have a lot of abundance coming your way, because it's going to release some blockage that you're like, that's like keeping you from something you're trying to achieve. For some of you, definitely it is work related. It could be a fear of actually going after the career that you want to, or taking that leap of faith and going back to school for some of you, or asking for a promotion. Because sometimes asking for a promotion when you feel you deserve it, it's fucking scary because you have to like go up to the person and be like, hey, this is, I deserve this. Give this to me. You know what I mean? But you, of course, have to deserve it. And if you really have been busting your ass and working hard, I feel like it's going to come to you. Okay. You just need to, you know, have some assertiveness and know your worth and definitely release any fears or anything that's holding you back here. And I feel like you're going to definitely have, I'm like for the other group, I feel like that there's a bit of a spiritual awakening, like I said, and it's going to like release some kind of a burden or some kind of stress that you've been dealing with. Some of you might actually be letting go of certain people out of your life as well. You're just walking away from the old you and going into the new you, which is this abundant, you know, very fertile type of energy. And it's comforting. It's very comfortable. It's soothing. It's groundedness. It's like where you have enough material wealth and, like I said, you're comfortable. You're just comfortable with your life. It's like you feel good. You feel good in your skin by getting rid of whatever this is here. So we're going to take a look and see what came up. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Yes, yes. So we have Nimue, seek the counsel of crystals. And this is interesting that this is coming up because I feel like obviously working with crystals, and there's like a crystal in, what is it that he wrote in there? That is like some sort of a crystal or something in that. I'm going to look that up for you guys in his book because I swear this deck is so cool. This is the True Black Tarot. Like his descriptions and stuff in here are fucking awesome, man. If you're like into anything like, you know, of the star seedy kind of realm or something, there's like some references in here to a lot of stuff like of ancient cultures and things like this. It's super cool. So that is the Seven of Wands. So let's see what that is in the hand there. Hang on, bear with me here, you guys. There's a golden sphere. So you know what I'm thinking? The first thing that came to my mind is golden calcite, okay? And they have golden calcite spheres that you can actually buy. Anything golden color, okay, would be good for you guys to work with, I feel like. And it says, you know, seek the counsel of crystals. And also I see, it looks like almost like a moldavite here, okay? Or some kind of, there's a green, like a bright green crystal here. But it's definitely like more on the clear side, and almost feel like I'm going to take a look and see what this says because I'm really curious if they call that out. And this is card number 8, by the way, you guys. I don't know if 8 is an important number for you. And I did pull crystal cards, so I want to see what came out for that as well. So with this, it's wow. Between my two hands lies the power of all that is, the connections between the earth and the stars, the realms through which you can move to bring about your deepest desires and dreams. But do you dare to dream it? Are you courageous enough to declare your desire? Wow. I can create, but I will not be brought forth when you do not have the fortitude to commit to your change. Make a commitment to thy own self now. She who you truly are is worth this trust, this pledge, this courage. You must have birth your own changing self. For I am gentle, but I too have no more time to spend if you wish to waste the jewels life has given you. Ouch! Yes, though. This is a great message. Holy shit. Okay, and then it says, only you can say it is not so and walk forth into your new self with me as guide and light, with transformation as your nature, with your incarnation without material death as your truth. Do this with me. Bless thyself. Love thyself. Know that you are beyond your own imaginings. Act this day, this hour, this minute. Change will flow. Do not hesitate. Be transformed now. Wow. And that's totally what's happening here. You gotta fucking release the burdens, okay? And the message is, you know, freeing yourself from the confines of others' expectations and investigate other less conventional ways of making a living. Holy shit! Oh my God, I'm getting total chills. Like reading that whole thing, I was getting like massive chills, okay? You may be drawn to a particular crystal at this time and may enjoy simply entering into a more regular communion with the element of earth and its minerals. Wear jewelry that has been cleansed by you and energized by you and understand its significance and power for you. Make each piece you choose to wear a totem symbolizing your own self, adorning and expressing who you are. Above all, the message of Numui is to to free yourself. Excuse me. Stop expecting others to unshackle the change and force you to walk free. You and only you can remove that which is holding you back. Amen. So freaking true. Okay, so, and I'm just going to do it, and I wasn't pulling these until the end usually, but it's interesting that she's talking about the material realm, wealth, and stuff like this. I really feel like a lot of this is, got to do with career and career related, okay? And the two crystals, are you ready for this? I'm like freaking out because of what I just said by looking at this. The two crystals that came out for you are Moldavite and Azurite. And very blue and green, very throat chakra. You need to fucking untap that throat chakra. Oh my God. And communicate clearly. And look at the colors. We have purple, we have blues, we have greens again there. And look at all the greens and the blues and the purples. Okay, this is about the third eye, the crown chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra, definitely. You definitely need to be communicating clearly. So let's see what both these crystal cards have to say. Moldavite. Okay, I can tell you right now. This is a very high vibrational stone, or actually to say tektite, okay? It is literally, formed from, shit that crashed to earth from, the star. It's the stars. It's the shit that stars are made of. What's interesting about this though, you guys, and I want to warn you all of this, a lot of the freaking Moldavite that you see sold is fake as fuck. It's just glass, okay? You guys really have to do your research and find real Moldavite, okay? And make sure it's certified and stuff like this. Because I've seen these pieces of Moldavite that are this big and they're all like perfectly round and shit. And it's like $40. My ass, $40. I bought an actual piece from a convention, okay? It's like this big and it was $40. And it's the real fucking deal. And it does vibrate and you can feel the energy coming off of it, okay? So you need to be very careful and cautious when you're buying pieces of Moldavite. Because if anybody is trying to charge you a low price for some huge piece, it's not real. And you can see inside the bubbles, they like stretch. There's like bubbles within it. Like, because when it flew and it crashed into the earth, when the meteorite, bam, hit, it like streaked these bubbles. So these bubbles are like stretched inside and there's actual shit inside the crystal. So Moldavite. Moldavite is a glassy pale to dark green tektite formed by a meteorite impact around 15 million years ago in what is now Germany. It's trippy AF and it's expensive. Amen. See, they're saying this right there, okay? This is true. It is fucking not cheap. So if you are buying cheap pieces, you are getting screwed. You're just buying glass. Who needs it? Spiritual seekers, extraterrestrials trapped in human bodies. Huska enthusiasts. I don't know if I said that right, you guys. And Aquarians. That's my rising. So where to put it? In the middle of your forehead during meditation, altars, and alien landing sites. And let me tell you, if you put this on your forehead, you're gonna feel it, okay? When to use it? When you feel too grounded or disconnected from spirit. Moldavite is all about operating at a higher frequency. When you are looking for more wow and whoa in your life, on the meditation cushion and beyond, explode your perceptions with Moldavite. Transform your life on earth. Exactly. And so with the Azurite, which I have a piece, but I don't have it in front of me right now. I actually have it. That's like one of the rings that you guys, when I wear those blue rings, it's like one of those is, the one I wear over you usually here is an Azurite. So anyways, what it is, it's a meditative and dreamy. Azurite is a soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue copper infused mineral. Who needs it? The materialistic, vain, and always craving. That's not a judgment. It's almost all of us. Leos, especially. Where to put it? Alongside the spiritual shovel you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire you've constructed around yourself. Holy shit, that's totally what's going on right here. Oh my God. When to use it? When material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz they used to. When it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things. You can shake off shallowness. Start with your breath, then dive into the deep end with Azurite. And this is explore your hidden depths. And that's what the Hermit card is about right there. So this totally jives. This is fucking amazing what's going on here. Okay. So then, are you ready for this? You have Gaia with nurturing. Definitely, I feel like for you guys, getting in touch with, any earth element things are really going to be beneficial to you. Obviously, it's coming up a million times in here, although Moldavite is definitely about, going out there. But it's like this nice balance that we've got going on here. And Gaia nurturing. You definitely need to be nurturing and taking care of yourself at this time. Also, I feel like getting outside in nature is going to be really beneficial to you at this moment, this time in September. I take in like, the season change and enjoy it. This is, talking about that, receiving can be a sacred act if your intention is to honor spirit. It is as holy as giving when performed with a humble and open heart. This is even truer when receiving much needed nurturing, so let others give it to you. It may be a stretch to do so at times because of childhood conditioning, but that habit can be overcome. Your wounds can be healed. One way to achieve this is to nurture yourself and allow others to nurture you. Consider the actions you take that are self-nurturing. What comes to your mind when you really think of doing beneficial things for yourself? Set aside your ritualized habits and beliefs that restrict the pure act of allowing your body, heart, and soul to be nurtured. Lie on the earth and ask Gaia to rock you in her bosom as you breathe with her and relax into her loving care. Wow. So I feel like getting grounded is really important for this group, no doubt about it. And also for some of you, you're very, I'm not kidding what I said about this. This is about that abundance, that total, feeling comfortable. And this is, with abundance, there's fertility. Okay. So, oh God, why does this keep coming up? Why do I feel like a lot of people are getting pregnant? Seriously, this keeps coming up. It's like, even in my yes, no reading, it came up in one of the groups where it's like babies are on the way. And I just feel that energy. Maybe that's what I've been feeling since last year, about the month of October in particular. And although we're talking about September right now, maybe people are going to find out in October they got pregnant in September. And I feel like that there's a lot of fertility coming through. Maybe that's because there's going to be a lot of babies born in, when would that be? June. A lot of Geminis and a lot of Leos, maybe? No, excuse me. Geminis and Cancers. Ooh. So anyways, I feel like there's a lot of fertility. You have an abundance of fertility. You just need to release this shit that you're holding on to for sure. And you know why? Because it says, let go of the old. This is card 22. It's weird because the last group had a card 11 and you guys have 22. So we're getting a lot of double digits. So you need to be letting go of. Exactly. This is what this is about. It's just reiterating the same old message there that I was saying before, with this need of letting go. I want to take a look at this fertility because I feel like a long-awaited pregnancy is confirmed. Exactly. So for some of you, definitely, God, what is going on? A lot of women are having babies. And it says, a birth is announced. Acknowledge your ideas. A new venture is successful. Your hard work has paid off. It's time to celebrate. Exactly. So this is a very fertile time for you. If you've been working on a new idea or project, you can be sure that the creative power stirring within you is ready to be birthed. Exactly. Exactly. It's time to unleash it and let it go. Let other shit go and let this come forth, Because in order to get something new, we have to release something old. Let go of the old. Some of you might have been acting a little bit too proud, and it's time to not be that way and be a little bit more humble in your approach as well, because, that's what I think of when I think of the peacock. But also I feel like for some of you, it's like it's time to show off that plumage and, show how fucking beautiful and awesome you really are, okay? So, this is talking about that creative power is stirring within, is ready to be birthed. You need to nurture your brilliant ideas by keeping your expectations positive. Patience is a big challenge if you want to see results. Remain heartened and encouraged, for this is when all the magic is happening in the background. It may take a little time, but success awaits you if you trust in divine timing. All good things come to those who wait. And remember that great things come from small beginnings. Exactly. One step at a time, you guys. Totally, okay? You'll get there. No fucking problem. With that let go of the old, obviously, we're talking about getting rid of old modes of thinking, holding on to beliefs and notions that no longer serve you. Are you blocking your own growth? What the hell's growth? Growth and forward momentum because you fear to end a chapter in your life. It is time to release all that you hold on to that no longer serves. It's time to say goodbye to all that no longer has a place or purpose in your life. It's time to have an emotional or physical spring clean. It's time to let go of the past so you can be open to what the future may bring, and it is good, okay? And I also feel like during this time, it's really important to maintain a sense with this kitty right here, generosity. Meet sapphire, and that's blue, stone again. We have blue, we have green, so heart chakra, definitely the throat chakra, okay? Communicating clearly is really important, okay? Meet sapphire, the generous spirit within us all. When it's dark outside, he will always come through for us with his dancing rainbow lights and gentle eyes. Allow generosity to flow in all directions. Offer your hand, your ear, your understanding, your heart to a person in need. Graciously receive the help from another when you are challenged, stuck, or down on your luck. Be generous with yourself. Give yourself time, love, and sweet nurturing care. We take turns being the helper and the one in need of help. Generosity connects us to something larger than ourselves. Exactly. Okay? Being nurturing to not only yourself, but to others, okay, that need it. You're not going to solve other people's problems, but you can definitely lend an ear and a kind word, okay? And then we have White Eagle. Oh God, this guy used to stalk me constantly. White Eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So some of you definitely, it is family oriented of the wounds and the stuff that you need to let go of. I feel like some of you definitely have had limiting beliefs projected onto you by your parents in making you think that you can't follow your dreams or do what it is that you really desire to do with your career and your life, okay? Or maybe they think that you can't make money doing, whatever it is you want to do. But the truth is, if we are really, truly passionate about something, we can make money at it. We will find a way, okay? If it's what lights you up and you're willing to put the work in and the effort, you can make money at it. You can turn a hobby or a passion or a love into something like this. Okay, you will be taken care of as long as you trust in yourself. You put the work and the effort in, everything will be great. People who sit on their butt and expect things to be handed to them, they're not going to get anywhere in life. Okay, I don't see you guys being these people. You need to bust ass and really put it out there, and you will be very successful and be very abundant and be very comfortable with what is coming to you. Definitely tap into your connect to your ancestors. Look in through the past. Where do things need to be healed? Meditate on this. Figure out where, because we carry generational trauma from 7 generations back sometimes into this lifetime. We need to, kind of go within with the Hermit card, regress, and break those chains, heal those wounds so that we can move forward, okay? Ask for forgiveness for your ancestors, okay? Pray, meditate, whatever it takes to ask that they be forgiven and healed so that they can be free. That is part of, let's just love straight up. Okay. So then we have, for your last card here, we have the Star Mother, loved. Yes, the Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. And look at this. It's so much blue and green in here and yellow. It's like, these are the things like personal power. I feel like sacral chakra, personal power, just, work on all your chakras, but definitely the throat chakra, I feel like is, and the heart chakra for you guys, most definitely needs to be tapped into. I'm going to take a look at her message here. I want to see the keywords, especially for some reason is being called to me. So cherished, nurtured, holy shit. And there's the nurturing card right there. Cherished, nurtured, and purpose. The Star Mother has shown up because you may be feeling a little lost and alone at present. Wait, let me make sure I'm pronouncing her name correct. Easterapi. Okay, Easterapi. Easterapi wants you to know that you are a precious star child of the cosmos and that you are loved and supported always. As a star child, you have a dual assignment here on Earth, both a personal and collective mission to accelerate the vibration of the planet. You may be called to a higher purpose that is ecological, philanthropic, or unifying. The Universal Mother is here to guide, comfort, and chaperone you as you embrace your divine purpose. So some of you definitely are going to be tapping into and starting, the career, and you're going to be heading off onto your life purpose path. I highly recommend checking out where your North Node is in your natal chart, both the zodiac sign and the house it's in. And there's that, I've mentioned it before, the book by Jan Spiller, Astrology for the Soul. It talks all about your life purpose in this book. I mean, it goes into dirty deets. So if you want to know, if you're kind of lost and feeling confused as to what you should be doing with your life right now, and like what's going on and what is up with your relationships and stuff, I highly recommend reading that book and checking it out, okay? Because it will help you to figure things out and make things clarify things for you. God, I can't talk. I'm telling you, for the last 2 weeks, it's just been insane. So anyways, that's it for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there is Patreon information, as well as how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus Amazon and social media. I thank you guys so much for being with me, and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. Those of you who picked group 3 with the Howlite, this is your reading. I know Howlite is like one of my favorite stones because it's like super soothing. If I put it in my bra, it's just like, ugh. I fucking love it. I think it's a really good stone for Geminis as well. So if you're a Gemini, you might want to check that out. It's good for like connecting and soothing past life wounds and all kinds of stuff. I mean, Howlite's just cool. I like it. I think it's pretty. So anyways, let's see what's in the tarot for you guys for September. What message do you need to hear? We have the Two of Wands. Looks like you guys are planning some stuff. We have the Four of Cups. I feel like maybe there's an offer or some kind of opportunity coming in, and you guys might be kind of distracted and don't notice it at first. We have the Chariot, forward movement, balancing of yin and yang. We have the shadow self and the higher self in balance. You're charging towards victory and success. And we have the Sun card. Yes. Okay, total success. So some of you might be Leos, some of you might be Cancers in this group who are watching this. I mean, you could be any zodiac sign, but those are definitely prominent here. So definitely, I feel like you guys are definitely sitting down and trying to make some plans, okay? I feel like maybe there's like an offer coming in too for you. Now, this could be love offer. This could be, because I see it's emotional in nature. Whatever it is, it's going to be a very, emotional connection for you. It could be a work-related offer. It also can be a love offer coming through. Okay, but I see that you're plowing forward through with it and riding off into the sunset, and being very victorious. So some of you might actually be planning on traveling as well. It could be to a sunny location or spot. And it's kind of funny because I'm looking at this tarot and, it's like some of you might be planning a trip to a specific country, the land of the rising sun. So whenever that comes out, I'm going to say it, especially with this deck. Hey. So anyway, yeah, some of you might be like, also, I feel like some of you are planning on, going to uni, like going to, college, you're getting ready to start, your college semester. Some of you have already started it, okay? But some of you are getting ready to go away to college. I do have a message there. Please take care of yourself and be careful, especially with everything that's going on right now. Take, preventative measures and watch yourself and take good care of yourself. But whatever you guys are planning, it's going to be successful, okay? I mean, this isn't, I feel like some of you definitely are going to be very successful at balancing something in your life as well, okay? I feel like work and play, maybe, some sort of relationship, possibly, and just within yourself, I feel like. It's all good. I mean, this is just, you're going to be okay. Just pay attention for people who aren't going away to school, and even people going away to school. Pay attention to offers coming in. There could be something coming in like right under your nose and you might not see it. So really heighten your awareness, I feel like, and really tap into your intuition right now. But just be paying attention to any kind of offers. Also, I feel like maybe for some of you, or maybe just one of you, there's somebody around who is trying to totally flirt with you and you're not fucking getting it. You're like, duh. They're definitely trying to get your attention. Pay attention, be aware. If somebody's like giving you looks or eyes or something, or they're staring at you a lot or something, just like be like, what's up? Or if somebody is like sending you specific messages on a regular basis and they're kind of like flirty in nature, just get to the heart of the subject. Be like, are you flirting with me? Just straight up ask. Just do it, because you never know where that might lead. You know what I mean? So anyway, okay. Oh my God, what came up for you guys in your oracle cards? Lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh my God, this is so weird. I'm just going to show you this one first. And normally I don't yet, but I have to say this. We have improving health. So remember I was just saying I felt like take care of yourself and stuff. For some of you, please be working on your health right now and protecting your health, because that is coming up. Some of you might need to be starting a new health routine, okay? New workout routine, new like healthy eating. And what I'm getting for the healthy eating is not some fad fucking bullshit diet, okay? I can talk all the shit I want about this because I actually have a certification. And I know fad diets, they don't fucking work in the long term, you guys. They might get weight off you real quick, but you're gonna fucking rebound, and it always comes back ugly. So it's all about moderation, okay? And really taking it slow and being gentle with yourself. Start out slowly with switching your diet and eating routine, where you start to cut away certain things slowly and replacing them with like maybe another heaping tablespoon or whatever of vegetables, or like a couple spoonfuls of vegetables. Replace things. Just slowly start doing that and you will see things completely change, okay? Start like slow and just do it slowly at a slow pace. And then your body can adjust better. You won't have like weird hunger pains. You won't have mood swings like crazy and stuff like this. And you're going to slowly, gradually see things completely change. And it's going to be much more achievable for the long term, you know? So anyways, that was that. That's what I felt for that. And, you know, it's interesting because I think that is like a peach or a nectarine right there. So some of you might, I don't know if you guys like that fruit or whatever. I just feel like adding a couple, like instead of like your usual snack, eat a piece of fruit. That's just coming through. Okay. So then we have new beginnings. Exactly. That's what I was feeling, because we have the sun and it says dawn, new beginnings. Holy shit. And we have the sun because the sun is rising on you guys. It's a whole new world. Okay. And I really want to check out the message with these. I haven't used these cards very much, so I'm still getting to learn, you know, the meanings and stuff like this. But obviously, we are starting a whole new beginning here with you guys. A whole new, I feel like a lot of you are moving to a new location. Okay, so this is talking about, you know, when you witness the initial stages of dawn without the benefit of a clock or other timepiece, for a while you may not be able to discern whether the sky is really lightening, the stars remain visible, and the shadows of the night still shape the landscape. It is that way with any beginning. It is difficult to tell where the old ends and the new begins. Gradually, however, it becomes clear to your senses that the light is definitely increasing. And as you continue to observe, the world slowly wakes up, accompanied by all the sounds, smells, and freshness associated with it. Soon the first glimmer of the sun shows. A new day has begun. This is a time to say farewell to the old and honor the new by releasing self-imposed constraints or resistance to the truth that you know. This is your chance to develop that project you have been thinking about. Embark on that adventure you have dreamed of going on, and take risks in initiating what your intuitive self has been telling you to do. As this project becomes increasingly visible and real, doubts and uncertainties may arise, but rest assured, just as the dawn inevitably turns into the day, by heeding your inner guidance, you will succeed. Exactly. Really be paying attention to that intuition and stuff like this. And like for those of you who are planning a vacation or a trip, you're putting the plans together. You're figuring out the finances. It doesn't necessarily going to be taking off to go to a foreign land right now, but you're putting that out there and you're starting to manifest it and putting it all in order so that when the time comes, you can go. You know what I mean? And we also have focus, then act with card 12. With this sword. Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it because this is coming up. This is kind of crazy. I'm just going to drop these cards right now. This is fucking wild. So we have focus, then act. And look at, she's got this sword and this beautiful black stallion behind her. Oh God, I love that card. It's so fucking beautiful. She's got that sword, and this is talking about new beginnings and letting go of shit, right? Okay. Yes, there is some severing of ties probably that are going to occur during this thing. You need to focus on what your plan is, okay? And then act on it no matter what, because justice will prevail for some of you. Some of you might be like, And this is card 13, so lucky number 13. Could be, oh my God, 12, 13. Holy shit, successive cards. But they're totally different decks. I definitely feel like this is meant to happen for you guys. This is definitely, it's part of your destiny. It's karmic in nature, and justice will prevail. Some of you are like, some of you might be even working on a case, like a court case or something, and you're going to win it. Because some of you might be lawyers, and I feel like that is, by focusing and really putting the work in, you're going to freaking prevail. And then also for some of you who are working on that creative project, you know, you're going to prevail in it. It's going to freaking work out just fine. And we have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. It says, you are safe, angels stand close, surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur, because justice will prevail as long as you focus and then act with intent. Because, you know, we have trusting heaven and we have trust. We have, and look at this light is coming down from heaven and it's going on her. And it's like, there's this like beautiful wing kind of like coming off her. And it's like, you know, this amazing moment. Oh, she has wings. So I feel like Archangel Michael is definitely guiding you guys and watching out over you no matter fucking what. We have a lot of sword imagery going on here. So if you need to have help with releasing and cutting cords, energetic cords and stuff, you've got the power and the manner in which to do this with Archangel Michael on your side, definitely. I want to take a look and see what that message is for the focus and then act. See what this has to say. There's something you want or need to make manifest. But to make your dreams a reality, you must focus your will upon that desire and do what needs to be done. Prayer alone will not give you what you desire. There are things you must do in order to have your hopes realized. Now is not the time for stillness or passivity. Passivity, yes. Now is the time to focus your will, your thoughts and emotions, and get up and take the necessary steps. That is exactly what this is. It is making the plans. That's great, but they don't mean shit unless you act upon it and you implement them and put them into motion, because you have that manifesting abilities. There's a new dawn, you know, just approaching, and you know, you're going to prevail. You're going to be successful in what you're doing there. Okay. With that, card 13 there, we have, it's time to get real and own what you have previously blamed on others. This does not mean blaming yourself. Instead, work on shifting your own karmic residue and understanding the connections between what you have sent out and what you have created. Issues of law, justice, and karma. Haha. Fearful thoughts around what you see to be the darkness or black magic. Not understanding just how the natural law works. Thus, this card asks you to look to your own intent. Clear your space. Work with your own dark times to understand the lessons. Make friends with your shadow and thank it for the lessons. Abso-fucking-lutely. And look at that shadowy horse. And she's just like holding that sword. She's like, yep, I'm owning my shit. And then here comes Archangel Michael. So for when you're ready to release, you know, old matters, you know, old modes of thinking, old energetic cords, old crappy things that you don't need in your life anymore, to come slice them away and get rid of them. And you need to be able to, you know, trust in yourself that you are capable of, you know, moving forward, doing these things, achieving your goals, no matter what, because, you know, we have that trust card. I want to look at the keywords for this, y'all. My stomach is totally going off right now. I need to eat some food. Okay, so hold your cards close to your chest. Be careful with whom you share your ideas. The person you've inquired about is trustworthy. Open your heart. It is time to trust. That's interesting. So some of you are like wondering if you can trust somebody. Obviously, that is the case. You'd be wise to be watchful and to trust no one at this time. Keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear or chaos that's being stirred up around you. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taken a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you can really be. So for some of you, if you're worrying about if somebody is trustworthy, yes, they are trustworthy. But then for some of you, it's like, just be on your guard. And, you know, don't be surprised if somebody reveals something to you that is very personal to them. And make sure that you're trustworthy in that, okay? Because I feel like that they think you are, all right? So then we have our kitty card. We have this one right here. With expression, meet Chianti. She once kept her ideas and feelings locked away in her heart where no one could see or hear them. It felt safe and secure, but alas, she felt so alone. No one truly knew her. She was longing to come out and play. Gathering her courage, she flung open the window in her mind and unlatched the doorway to her soul. She started to speak her mind and give voice to her heart. She could never again fit in that small, closed space of hiding. Soon her words turned or grew into unabashed singing. What song are you keeping captive? What song at last can you unleash into the world? Okay, so some of you might actually be like in the music industry or want to use write music, or you're a vocalist or something like this. I feel like that there is an opportunity for you to move forward in this, and it's a brand new beginning. You're going to get an opportunity for that completely. Just saying, because whenever that comes up, it's like whenever it mentions song. Also, I feel like some of you are clairaudient and you might be getting messages through songs. Some like certain lyrics or something will pop into your head and there's a message behind it. So look up the lyrics. And then we have Asteropi with the visionary awake. With intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. So some of you definitely might have that bigger picture thing down pat where you know, you can like step back. I feel like this is something that drives me nuts because I'm all about this all the fucking time. It's like I feel like I come out of my body and I can see how everything is completely fucking interconnected, and how this person doing this over here is going to affect this person way over here. And it's just like, it's kind of overwhelming and just like, oh shit. And sometimes you have to like breathe and take a step back because you can see where everything is headed and where it's going, and it's kind of fucking scary sometimes. So some of you might actually have this ability as well. It's kind of a fucking gnarly one to have, because you can see when somebody's going to fuck up and make a mistake, and then you warn them and they don't listen. You know, hey, if you're a Pisces, you know what I'm fucking talking about. So with this card, let's take a look and see what the keywords are on this guy, or gal, excuse me. We have aware, revelation, and expansion. And it's funny because we have expression, we have trust, we have justice, we have new beginnings. You know, we have the sun, we have this forward victory movement, we have improving the health and everything. I feel like this group is definitely going through a big, massive shift and change and glow up. And I feel like you've been through some awakenings and stuff, but now it's time to like actually implement these, like what you've learned. So with this visionary card here, you are the visionary, awake to your intuitive perception. You have the power and potential to see the higher perspective. Asteropi guides you to step into your intuitive light with love and insight for self-awareness and expansion. You are a peacemaker that inspires unity, oneness, and higher consciousness. You have the gift of inner vision and intuitive foresight. With this power, you look forward and can see your goals materializing in front of your very eyes. Dream extravagantly, as your vision will manifest with courageous intent. Nice. And then finally, we have for your stone to work with, we have this one. This would be malachite. Okay, and malachite is great for heart chakra. It's great for manifesting. It's great for manifesting money. Anything like of green, you know, light, green ray of power, whatever, it's good for that. So what it is, with its trademark acid trip swirls, money green malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high copper content, always good for moving energy and making things happen. Who needs it? The overflowing in creativity but lacking in follow through, the all business all the time set. God, I usually keep this by my computer too. Where to put it? If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When to use it. When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it. When you've got to have the money, the power, and all the glory, come at it with the heart forward. Sustainable energy courtesy of Malachite. Claim your success. So definitely, I feel like this group, don't forget to trust, okay, and open up your heart. But I really feel like you guys are going to have some success coming at you here. There's so many messages coming through this. Why do I feel like a lot of people pick this group? But whatever it is, it's like, you guys are good. Okay, just, you know, just remember, like, all the little warnings and things, especially about the health. Take good care of yourself, guys. So that's all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus my Patreon information for exclusive content, plus Amazon and social media information. Whew, that's a mouthful. So anyways, thank you guys for being with me today. I will catch you next time. Bye. And for our final group here with group 4 with the Angelite, this is going to be your reading. Okay, let's take a look and see what's coming in September. We have the 10 of Cups. Ooh la la. Much fulfillment in your personal life. We have the 6, Jesus, you guys. Who's this group? I'm going to come hang out with you. We have the 6 of Wands, which is nothing but victory and success and badassery. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, I got to say this. This energy is a collective energy right now. It's come up in every fucking group. I don't know what it is about this lately, but it's coming up. Okay, and it didn't come up in the last one. The last group was the only one that didn't have it, which I thought was interesting, but every other group had it. So then we have the Ace of Wands, brand new freaking beginnings, very spiritual in nature, very beautiful energy. So, okay. Obviously, I feel like that there's going to be some very, you know, great moments with family. You're in your personal life. Some of you could be like hooking up with your future mate. If you already know them, okay? It's like, it's going to get more serious, I feel like. It's going to be very victorious. I feel like your personal life is just good. Okay, you're going to be okay there. I feel like for some of you though, it's all good. Okay, this could just be for one of you, but there could be some extended, like, other person outside your household or outside your relationship. It could be a family member who might try to freaking cause some trouble for you and your mate. It could be a jealous friend even. It also could be straight up some kind of situation where it's like, you know, infringement of your time together, where it's like there is some kind of job, something that happened with the career or the job came up and it's causing a little stress between you two, but it's like, all in all, it's all good. Okay. Because I feel like definitely this is a new freaking beginning. Okay. It's a whole new, like, some of you might be actually moving in with your significant other. You know, some of you are going to have some sort of new beginning with a friend. And then some of you might be offered, you know, someone's cup of love is, they're offering it to you. And you might be a little bit hesitant and afraid at first. Because there's this 7 of Wands here where it's like, you know, you're kind of putting your guard up. You might be afraid because you've been hurt before that, you know, and also this could just be about having reservations because you know, you're like nervous about a whole new start, a new beginning. But I think it's going to be okay. But like I said, I feel like that for some of you, there's going to be some kind of outside something or other that's going to try and test your patience and try to test your love, maybe. Some of you might be actually moving on from like you've been divorced and you're moving into a new relationship with somebody. And, you know, the ex could be trying to cause some fucking trouble there because they're miserable and you're not. You know, it could be like stemming from jealousy, but then, like I said, some of you might be having your defenses up because look at all this wand energy. This is very passionate and very spiritual in nature. Also, I feel like definitely some of you are starting a new creative project. There we go. Some of you are definitely starting a new creative project or some kind of like business or something that is creative in nature. It could have something to do with words or writing or, you know, filming something, but it is creative in nature and it's very imperative that you protect your work from plagiarism And just like, if you're going to put something out there, make sure that you have some kind of protection, and really, really do your groundwork in protecting your work to make sure nobody steals it. And it's like, also, I feel like if some of you are starting a new creative venture and you're just now starting it out, you need to keep your fucking mouth shut about it. Okay. And keep it to yourself, guard it, protect it. Because I mean, honestly, I'm just going to say it. Okay. It kind of makes me cringe when I see these, and usually they're much younger people, and they're just spouting out, they're writing something and they're telling all about the characters and the plot and everything of what's going to happen in this story. And it's like, are you crazy? Why are you doing that? So everyone else can rip your ideas off? Not a good thing to do, And it's like, I know that sounds a little bit like my precious, but hey, that's reality. That's the world. I mean, it's kind of shitty, but it's true. It's like, you need to protect your work. If you're an artist, you know what I'm fucking talking about. People will fucking gank your work and try to claim it as their own. Hello, Instagram. It's fucking disgusting. It's like, give credit to, if you're going to repost something, give credit to the people. At least, or it's like, say if you found some kind of image or something and you're going to post it and you don't know who it is, ask other people, do you know who this is, so I can give them credit, please. Do your homework, do an image search, do tin eye to see, where the image, came from. What is the source of this image or whatever? Do that kind of stuff, because it shows respect, because people work their asses off to create things, and we don't need people ganking our shit. That's pretty fucked. So I'm just saying, if you guys are doing anything creative in any field where there is a creative anything, you protect your work. Don't be a bobblehead, okay? Make sure that you are really looking out for yourself, okay? Be to the point of being stubborn as a fucking goat. Don't let anybody sway you into telling you what you're doing either, okay? Just keep it on the down low, I feel like, because then you'll be successful. And then when you're ready to release it, and if people don't understand that, tough shit. It's like, you'll release it when it's ready to be released, So anyways, that's what I'm seeing there. So let's take a look at the oracle cards here. See what came up for you guys. So we have the Guardians, fly high. And it's interesting, I was talking about guarding and protecting your work, and we have the Guardians. So there might be somebody coming in to actually help you, like a lawyer or something, to protect your work. Fly high, because I feel like you're definitely going to be very successful with what you're doing. No doubt about it. This is card number 40 too, by the way. I don't know if 40 is an important number for you. Could be how old you are. Could be how old the person is that you're going to be working with for some of you. Just could be a lucky number for you. Or 4 could be a lucky number. So, okay, ready for this, you guys? And this is wow, because remember I said you might be moving in with somebody? This card says, travel, change of address or circumstance. Be prepared to carry what you feel is yours forth into the new place that is calling you in the world. A new time, a shedding of your sacred place skin, a return to an ancient home, a calling to a future self, and an answer. Help from powerful companions when it comes to relocating. Friendships in faraway places. Astral traveling to lands that are sometimes known as fantasy realms, but which are in fact dimensional realities you have access to now. Ask the Dragon Fae to carry you safely there and back. Promotions, recognition, increase in attention in your career. Might be another one. You might have just like had some successful thing or product that you've launched or put out, and it's definitely, you need to have all your ducks in a row and dot the I's and cross the T's and make sure everything is legally in order. Okay, definitely. So then we have Honor Gaia. This is so fucking weird. This came out in another group in a completely different deck with Gaia coming up. So I feel like for you, being out in nature could be very inspiring to you. So you want to get outdoors, get out in nature as much as humanly possible, and definitely give thanks to, like, leave out little offerings and stuff like that for, I'm just going to say it, the Fae. Because that was definitely coming up for you guys, and like leave little like apples outside, like under trees or whatever, as gifts, you know, things like this. You know, put some flowers or whatever with your fruit offering or something. I just feel like by doing that, especially if you're working on manifestations, it's giving thanks. It's showing reverence to, you know, Gaia and Mother Earth and the goddess. You know, this is talking about the earth upon which you dwell is more than just a rock covered in water, stone, and dirt. The earth beneath your feet, the mountains, the forests, the rivers, lakes, oceans, and the air you breathe are all part of a magical living entity that is Gaia. She is our eternal mother, our provider, and our home. Gaia gives us life. Without her, we would not be. Honor Gaia by seeing the truth of what she is. Honor Gaia by loving her as you love yourself. And yes, exactly. So I feel like also like for some of you, like you can like leave little like bird seed and things like this out. You know, just like seeds and things that don't harm animals. Hello, you know, put them out as offerings. I do this all the time. It works. Okay. So then we have, what have we got here? Oh my gosh. Ask for help from others. So some of you, that's what this comes in hand. I feel like definitely you need to be asking help, ask for guidance to make sure that you're protected in what you're doing, in your ventures and everything else. And like if you're moving, ask for help because moving sucks. I'm fucking really good at it. Okay. I've done it fucking quite a bit in my lifetime due to my man's career. So it's like, you know, we've moved quite a bit and, you know, it's hard sometimes. So ask for friends and family for help for this if you need it, but definitely ask for legal help if you're doing anything career-wise, okay? And some of you might actually be working in the music industry or writing music because music and harmony came up here. So some of you might be doing something like that. And yes, you definitely want to protect your work, okay? With this card, I have no idea what this card is about, but definitely, also, I feel like some of you definitely are, and this came up with another group, clairaudient. So be paying attention to any messages you're getting this way. And it's talking, and I feel like with this right here, because you are having a lot of harmony in your lifetime, right? You know, with this happy, you know, personal life and victory and success. Some of you guys have just like, you know, went through an awakening and it's very positive and you're feeling great, but it's very harmonious. So this is a time of considerable harmony for you. One where the various elements in your life are flowing together smoothly, just as in musical harmony. It is the interface of these elements that merge into a cycle of symmetry and balance that evokes feelings of harmony. The challenge is to sustain this inner accord, even when there is considerable dissonance outside your own mind, heart, and body. Note the sensations, emotions, and thoughts you experience when everything seems to be moving along well. Take 3 deep breaths and let your breathing be the anchor that reminds you of this state of consciousness. Whenever you perceive chaos around you, know that it is a mirror for your inner turmoil. When you recognize this, take 3 more breaths to bring forth the memory of those moments when your life was like a symphony. Then every time you exhale, you are releasing the energy of your internal state of harmony into the world, and it will have amazing effects. And when I was reading that, I got massive chills up my spine. That was pretty fucking intense. Ooh, okay. So then we have friendship. Ask for help from others. Friendship. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask your friends for help. I feel like you're going to be making, some of you could be definitely making some new close friends and acquaintances. But I feel like not less acquaintance and more like really good friends. I feel like you're going to be bonding with someone closely, and it's going to bring about, I don't know why I'm getting this message. Some of you might actually getting messages in your sleep or something from a friend who has passed on, and they're actually one of your guides now, which is really interesting, beautiful message I just got. That is so fucking cool. Oh my God. Don't be afraid to ask them for help, okay, and to watch over you, because I feel like they are. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God. Are you ready for the keyword message in here? It says someone is trying to reach out. You've underestimated somebody's loyalty. Let go and trust. Confide in someone you can trust. Your soul partner has arrived. Holy shit. So then the actual message here is, we all need friends, and a good friend is a rare jewel that's sometimes hard to come by. Spending time with someone who knows you better than others, whom you can count on and whose company you enjoy, is a gift in itself. Instead of shutting people out of your life, try to open up a little more. There's nothing more therapeutic than having a catch-up or a good belly laugh with someone you trust. Friends add to the fullness of life. It's time to reach out and embrace an authentic relationship with somebody who has your best interests at heart. Exactly. And you'll know, because a real friend, like when you're having it rough, they'll be there for you. You know, someone is a fucking user and a fake ass biatch when they're having a rough time and you're always there for them and you're always giving them counsel and you're always, giving them pats on the backs and hugs. But then when it comes time to where you're having it rough, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm too busy. Or they can't talk right now. Or they just can't handle hearing you sad. Fuck those people. Seriously, I've dealt with plenty of that in my lifetime and it fucking sucks. If you come across anybody like that, unload them. They're not worth your time, your energy, or your fucking awesomeness. So they can piss off. And I know that sounds a little bit rare, but hey, that's just the energy coming through right there. I can't help it. So then we have, why? Why do you need to do this, honey? Because you are fucking, resilient and badass. And also, I feel like you're very radiant, okay? So meet Golden, exactly. He really knows how to absorb the sunshine even after some rough patches. He has faced the lonely, hungry alleys, losing those he loved through both chance and betrayal. Oh my God. And that's weird. I said this might be getting messages from a friend who's passed on. They're watching out over you. So he allows his feelings of sadness, grief, disappointment, and failure to flow through him and pass as everything does. He is present with the fullness of life, the complete spectrum of experience. Even in the deepest, coldest night, there is golden sun in his heart to sustain him. Trust in your resilience. Keep moving, keep accepting, and keep growing. The tide is turning. And look at that, this golden, beautiful, glow, it's coming from a lot of these cards. I feel like you have a beautiful heart too, and I feel like you guys are good friends and you deserve to have good friends in return. But I do see that coming for you in September, definitely. So then we have Saint Germain with karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. And I do feel that coming to you. You have somebody who definitely adores you and is going to just I know that for some of you, definitely it's a significant other or a mate. Because look at these lovebirds. They're all snuggly with one another and just all cozy and stuff like this. And this is what I feel. And look at the colors, and look at the colors here. All right here. Somebody definitely, I feel like for some of you, your mate might actually have dark brown hair, brown eyes, but they have really potent brown eyes. Go ahead, comment below if I nailed that for any of you. Definitely some of them could have facial hair, I'm guessing. But I'm seeing a lot of darker haired people here. Interesting. So I feel like, yes, if anybody's making you feel bad too, I feel like that you're going to be able to release them and stuff like this. And it's going to be good because you're very resilient. You do have your guides. You're good. I feel like you have a lot of good energy coming your way. And because you've put forth such good karma, you've created some good karma for yourself. So now it's going to come back to you. Okay. So then we have Maya, the ruby star, flow. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. Woo. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be very satisfying in your personal life, I feel. Yes, for some of you, definitely. I love this card. It's so beautiful. And, it's like her root chakra and sacral chakra, I feel like, is totally on fire here in this one. And it's interesting. It's showing right here in the Pleiades where this star is actually located. Let's take a look at the keywords on this one. Oh, I love that. And maybe some of you have are going to be attending some kind of event or something. And I see you definitely going backless with a backless dress. So let's take a look and see what the message here is. joy, feel, and twinkle, okay? The ruby star symbolizes the energetic vortex of the root chakra, located at the base of your spine. This red portal is the stargate to releasing and grounding your deepest desires. The crystal spirit of the ruby personifies vitality, primal hunger for passion, and a thirst for pleasure. Woo! Okay, this collaborative partnership embodies your sacred authenticity and sensuality. I'm pretty sure. Maya, yes. Maya encourages you to feel deeply into your senses, to establish your sensual flow, power, and strength to thrive, not just survive, okay? So I feel like definitely some of you are getting lit, you know, with the sensuality. And this came up for another group as well, where you're just going to be uber sexy in September. It's just like some kind of flip just got switched, and it's just like, bam, hello, you know. I also feel that some of you could be actually having like a bit of a Kundalini awakening. I feel like some of you are just going to be having a lot of really hot sex in September. I'm just getting a lot of that message. So it talks about ruby, so you might want to work with ruby. I have a ruby major. Oh, it's upstairs. So anyways, also this crystal came out for you guys, and guess what this is? This is citrine. Now, please remember, real citrine is not, a lot of the stuff out there is baked amethyst, okay? It's not actual citrine. Citrine is actually kind of pricey, so make sure that you're getting the real thing. It's actually kind of like a smoky quartz in color, like how this looks. It's not really super yellow, okay? So citrine, what is it? A must-have for wannabe makers of art. Oh my God, how noble. And money, how gauche. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Exactly. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you, and it needs to be protected, you guys, so use citrine. Where to put it? Wherever you set your intentions. Placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like, greatness is out there and I am coming for it. When to use it? When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. Manifest your masterpiece. Exactly. Holy shit. That's wild. So definitely look into getting some citrine, okay, you guys? And definitely, like, if you're going to be sitting down with like a lawyer or working anything out or doing anything where you're doing some kind of protection work, or even just like putting protection on your home or your new relationship, definitely use citrine. And ruby wouldn't be bad either. And I'm also getting garnet, okay? Garnet is really good for the root chakra, and it's also good for sex. So that's all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus my Patreon information to check out exclusive content you won't see here, including 18+ stuff. I also have Amazon information and social media information down below. I thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.